Day 11 of the Momentum Roadmap to help you build your business, even if you're starting from zero. So today's topic is stop posting for likes, start posting for people. The mindset shift that turns followers into buyers and content into real connection. Okay, so let's get into it. So when you create for applause, you attract the wrong crowd. There's posting for validation, posting for likes, and then there's posting for connection. So as a business owner, you want to post for connection, right? So posting for validation means trending audio with no messages. Viral means zero niche signal, 10,000 views from random people. Mean comments, wrong audience, algorithm derailed for weeks, high views, zero customers versus posting for connection. So when you're posting for connection, it's content your ideal customer feels. Stories that make them say, that's me. 100 views from people ready to act. DMs that turn into real conversations. Algorithm learns who your buyer is. And fewer views, but real results. So that's what we're posting for, connection, because connection equals currency. The opportunity is real. So is the competition. There's 5 billion plus people on social media every day. So the advantage, your perfect customers are already on social media ready to buy. The challenge, millions are competing for attention. So generic content disappears. So there's 5 billion people on social media, which means there's a lot of potential customers, but you also have to, you got to stand out from the crowd. You got to stand out. Okay. Because you're so-called competing. I don't really believe in competition, but you got to make your content stand out. You got to give a reason for people to actually want to engage with your content. Okay. So 5 people watched your video. That's 5 complete strangers who found you in a sea of 5 billion people. That's worth celebrating. So understand that every possible viewer is a possible customer that you can help with your product, opportunity, or service. Okay. What you create for determines who you attract. So if you're creating performative content, like you're just chasing likes and views, vanity metrics, as we call them, well, then that's what's going to happen. So there's performative content where you're just chasing likes and views, and there's connecting content. So performative content built to chase validation, goes wide, lands shallow. Viral audio, trending memes, people react and then scroll past. Attracts everyone, converts no one. Connecting content built for your perfect customer, goes deep, builds real trust. Personal moments, raw stories, people relate, then reach out. Attracts your tribe, and then they buy. So depth beats breadth every time. When content creates a conversation, that conversation builds a relationship. The relationships drive revenue. Connection equals currency. A crowd watches, your tribe buys. You're not here to entertain, you're here to serve and sell. So going viral almost broke my business. This is a story of somebody I know. She had a video that crossed over 100.2 million views, and she had to shut off her video because her video was being sent out to the wrong crowd. Okay, the wrong audience. So the platform was flooding her profile with the wrong people, wrong age groups, wrong countries, people without access to a payment method. That one video knocked her niche off, her niche targeting off for weeks. Okay, so the wrong audience floods in, the viral crowd engages with your profile, and now the algorithm thinks that's who you're for. Your niche signal weakens. The platform starts serving you to everyone, which means it reaches no one who actually matters, and your buyers stop seeing you. While the wrong crowd floods in, your ideal customers quietly disappear from your reach. Okay. That's the problem if you go viral with the wrong audience. So if you're going viral, you got to see, who is your audience? Like you can check your metrics and see like which country are they from? Is that where your ideal customer is from? If not, switch off the video. Okay. Block the video, turn off the video. Don't make it public. Keep it private if you want to save the video or delete it. So check out your metrics. Are you targeting the right age grade, like the right age group? Are you targeting the right country? Okay. Are there going to be people that could actually afford to buy your products? Because if you're targeting the wrong people that can afford to buy your products, you're not going to make any money, are you? So you got to check that stuff. So track what actually moves the needle. Okay, vanity metrics, they do not move the needle. Okay, you're going with connection metrics. Okay, when you have the vanity metrics, you can get 3,000 likes on a trending reel, but those are not going to do anything for your business. Okay, you get 10,000 people who scroll past, followers who ghost your content. Okay, so maybe they're following you, but they're not watching your content because it's not relevant to them. They just like that one trending video that you did. No new leads, no new conversations, numbers that feel good and they do nothing. Okay, vanity metrics. Now, connection metrics, 25 comments from people in your niche. Okay, imagine if the people you that are commenting are people that are ready to buy in your niche. Okay, niche, whatever you want to say. DMs that start with, how do I get started? Saves and shares from from ideal buyers. Your ideal buyers are going to connect with you faster and they're going to buy from you faster. Okay, new followers who engage consistently. Conversations that become customers. So 3 questions that invite the right people in. Here's a question that you can ask in your content. What's one thing you wish you had more time for? Opens the door to time freedom, the number one desire of your ideal customer. Okay, drop it in the comments. I'd love to know, right? That's your CTA. So if you had an extra $900 a week, what's the first thing you would do with it? So this identifies financial desire and it opens the door to income conversation. And then you can have the CTA, drop your answer below, no wrong answers here. And then creating content. Does it excite you or terrify you? Low pressure poll that segments your audience and starts a genuine dialogue. Okay. Let me know in the comments. I read every one. That's your CTA. Call to action. Use these stories, use these in stories, polls, captions, or on camera. Every response is a conversation. Every conversation is a potential customer, a potential person you can help with your product opportunity or service. So here's some hooks that you can use. And you can use AI, ChatGPT, Claude to come up with some more hooks, but here's some examples. Hooks that open doors instead of just getting views, okay? Hook number 1. If we were sitting down for coffee, here's one thing I'd tell you first. Do you feel this too? There's something most people won't say out loud, but it needs to be said. I take 10 of the right followers over 1,000 of the wrong ones. Here's exactly why. Here's how I stopped measuring success in likes and started measuring it in real conversations. If you're building for customers, not claps, this is the only thing that matters right now. So take one, make it yours, hit post. That's how connection starts. Connections by connection hooks by niche. Use these today. Okay, you can also screenshot these and put these in ChatGPT or Claude. They can help you create unlimited hooks. Okay, so wealth online. Okay, the wealth industry. If I had to start over with 0 followers and 0 budget, here's exactly what I'd do first. Nobody talks about this part of building an income online, but it's the part that actually matters. You don't need more hours. You need a smarter way to use the ones you have. Here's what changed for me. Health and wellness. I was doing all the right things and still felt exhausted. This one shift changed everything. If your energy crashes by 2 p.m. every day, this is probably why, and it's not what you think. The goal was never to be perfect. It was to feel like myself again. Here's what that looked like. Here's the relationship industry, just to give you examples of different hooks. I stopped waiting for life to slow down before I started living it. Here's what I did instead. The version of you that has the life you want. What does their morning actually look like? Nobody warned me that freedom would feel this uncomfortable at first. Here's what got me through it. Okay, there you go. Now you have some hook ideas, you have some information. Rewatch this video if you need to. Go through the workbooks if you're in my community. And I'll see you in the next one. I'll see you on day 12. All right. Have a great day. God bless.